everyone, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Hutan Pantai. We are in January from the previous episode. So, yeah, we are going to be selling our mozzarella, which I forgot to get our trailer. And yeah, we're going to be selling our mozzarella pallets, which we have 4. So if we can get them at a good price, we should be able to get them close to pretty much €100,000. If the price has gone up enough. It'll be definitely over 24,000, but if we can get them at 25,000 per pallet, it will be amazing. So let's just have a quick look, see what these are worth. Buffalo mozzarella. Yeah, we're up at 25,000 on Goldcrest Valley. Give or take, we're gonna have to rent a train for that. So yeah, we'll go there. We'll go to Goldcrest Valley. We'll get the train rented and we will head on there. So knock back time a little bit so we don't lose too much price, because the price is going down. So, yeah, actually, one more thing I did want to say before we get started was the cows, or the water buffaloes, should I say. They're starting to depreciate in value. At €1,500 is the highest they go to at 27, and then I think it's 36 months they stop, and then at 37 months they seem to drop down to 1479, 38, 1458. So my question is, does this affect their production? Because it still says 100% productivity. So in my head, they're still producing milk at a good rate. But just curious, does the depreciation in price matter for their milk production? Or is it just if we wanted to sell them like a beef cow, buy them young and cheap, and then feed them and let them grow, and then they're worth 1,500 at them, and then you can sell them as a profit? But if that's the case, I'm not worried, because I'm not buying these water buffalo to sell as a profit. I don't want to do that. So if this doesn't affect their milk production, basically, I don't mind. So if you know, let me know in the comments if it affects their milk production. Because if it does, we'll sell these 10, and we will buy 10 younger ones that are at 18 months that can reproduce and make milk straight away. But if it doesn't affect their milk and they're just going to go down in value, that's not my worry. I really don't mind, as long as they are producing milk. Now, on with the buffalo selling, buffalo milk selling, buffalo mozzarella selling even. But yeah, we've 2 pallets of kimchi there also, but we'll just bring the mozzarella for now. And yeah, we shall see what we get for these 4 pallets. Hopefully a good number. If you enjoy Farming Simulator content, please do leave a like on the video, leave a comment, and also subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications. And yeah, if you want to join a Discord server, I do have a Discord server called Tim's Farmyard. Don't be afraid to check that out. The link is in the description of the video if you want to check that out. But yeah, let's crack on. And another thing I did want to clear up actually is my Moss Valley Let's Play. So if you enjoy British or Irish style maps, I have a Moss Valley Let's Play on my channel now. So if you want to see that, head over to my channel. The link will be in the description for the playlist, if you want to check out the Moss Valley playlist. And basically my question, or my theory, is we're going to play Moss Valley until Camden comes out. And then we are going to stop Moss Valley and we're going to play Camden and we're going to play Hutan Pantai. The reason I don't want to end Hutan Pantai just yet, I was talking about ending it, but we're kind of just getting big. And I don't want to just stop it now, because we are literally just starting to make good money. We've productions up and running. We have our water buffalo. We could do with an extra field or 2. We're starting to finally progress at a decent rate. So I don't want to just cut it off now. So we'll start a nice short series. Maybe 8 or 10 episodes on Moss Valley, and we will wrap things up on Moss Valley and we will get into Camden as soon as it's released, because it has gone in for testing. So yeah, just said I'd let everyone know that's my plan. Now let's get to the train station and get all of these onto the train and sold. Oh, I don't believe it, the train is right there. Oh no, we missed it. We're gonna have to wait for it to come back around. I'm not sure if we actually jump to the train station. Where are we? Where's the train station? Visit or return rented train. Yes, we did call it. So let's hope. Yeah, it's slowing down. So that's going to come back in reverse. You can see it there. Yep, perfect. And while we're here, I will actually get two collectibles. We haven't got a collectible in a while, so I'm going to get two. There are two along the way on this train track. So I'm going to grab the two of those as we're passing by. So let's get up into the yard and we will meet the train there. That's the grain store. It's up further. I'm lost. Up here. Okay. So past the animal dealer. That's fine. Let's get up there. And like I said, we'll grab two collectibles along the train track that I know where they are offhand. And yeah, we can grab two of those because we haven't got one in a while. These 4 mozzarella pallets are a gold mine. I can't wait to sell them. Right, we shall pull up here on the... like so. And we should just be able to jump in and drive down forward. This is great. Should be a flatbed on this trailer somewhere, or on this train. Yep. So the very last one is actually a flatbed. So let's try and line that up with the truck. And I believe there's actually a... we'll get a third. There's actually a third collectible up at that house up there in the back. So we will get that also. Right, so let's go collect the first collectible. We really do need this money. And whatever the 3 collectibles we get, we're going to pay it off the loan. We'll pay 30,000 off of the loan. In fact, we'll do the 30,000 off the loan right now. Because that way... so repay. So we need to bring it down to 180. Oh, perfect. So let's go. We're down to 180,000 of a loan. Fantastic. And around at the back of this should be a collectible. Yes. So there is the first one. Yeah, it's been a while since we got one, so we might as well grab a few along the way. And as for these, then we can just chuck these. Oh, we need to turn on super strength. Don't have a forklift up here. Oh, I fell down. And on. And on. And on. Try and keep them all together, actually, because then they will sell all together. And we will see a good price. Nice. And we should be able to just strap those down. Yeah. Right, hopefully they don't move. But let's get in the train. Get our next 2 collectibles. We can turn off that. Yeah, I found it. It's right here. I'll jump out and... oh, there it is. Here is the other collectible. Perfect. So let's head on, and the last one is actually at the very end of this train track. And we should be kicked out here. Perfect. 115,000 for 4 pallets of mozzarella, folks. That is hard to beat. And the train cost us, what was it, 173 quid or something? So, yep. Oh, definitely worth it. 115,000 for 4 pallets of mozzarella is insane. But we're going to grab one more thing because I don't know when I'm going to ever use the train again. So we'll just grab it while we're here. It is just down here somewhere. I can remember. It's on one of the edges here. Yeah, there it is. I see it. Let's just try and drop down onto that. Yoink. And pick this one up as well. So we got 3, which is great. Now, we're back at our farmyard. Let's purchase a field, if there is any with a good crop. I think we should try and maximize a good crop. Now, a lot of fields are just cultivated by the looks of things because it is winter, I suppose. So, yeah, it's not looking great. There's not a whole lot out there. Sunflowers, wheat, little small tiny field there. That's grass. Barley there at the side of the shop as well. Not a bad field either. 126, bit expensive, but yeah, we'll see. We'll leave it another bit. We won't buy a field just yet. Right, we're going to give the cows a top up because they're down about halfway on their total mixed ration, so we'll give them a little top up. Keep the milk production going. Yeah, as of the winter, I don't really know what else we can do. January, February, March. Yeah, there's really just not much for us to do this time of year. Are they? No. I thought they were fresh weeds, but it's just the frost or the snow or whatever sitting on them. I thought they were fresh weeds with white flowers growing on them. I was like, no! I already done that. Right. Let's back in here. We'll tip out what's in the mixer. And dump. Feed the cows. Perfect. I didn't even take all of it. So. Right, we are going to do some cultivating. We do need a bigger cultivator. We could definitely do with a bigger cultivator. We need a field first. So let's bring this over. We'll get the new field we created a while back. And we will get it ready for sunflowers, because we're going to bring all of our canola and all of our sunflowers to the oil mill. So yeah, we'll get that sorted. And let's just cultivate up all of this. We probably won't do it all ourselves, but we will get the worker to do some. We have lined this as well also, so this should be a bit of a yield boost. So yeah, they're both the same, so we can just turn on lines and we can get a little bit of cultivating done. This machine needs fuel in short. The maintenance gauge isn't too bad, it's just the cultivator is the one you start with, and that's what's pulling that gauge down. If we disconnected, the tractor isn't actually that bad because it's pretty new. There is only 6 hours on it, 6.8 hours, so yeah, I wouldn't be worried about the gauge too much. But let's motor on. We will get this field. We definitely need a new cultivator, but I'll do a little bit and we can set a worker off on the remaining pieces. And we will find something to do in the yard. We can crank time back up a good bit because we need to move through the winter. And we could do it a mix, I'd say, by the end of this month for our cows. we have the headlands done now after this. So once we get down here, we get a worker to finish the ups and downs, I think. And we can go back. We can move a bit of milk, I suppose. We might as well keep the production underway, the dairy, because we do need mozzarella. So we might as well bring over the 1,000 litres. And there's not really much else to do. Again, winter is quite boring. Our canola field is fully lined before we drilled it. Its slurry was spread on it, and we fertilized it as we were planting it or drilling it, and then we done the weeds. So yeah, there is literally nothing to do on the canola field. AI worker, and go ahead. Think. So they can finish the harvesting. We can actually jump into the dites. Oh, that's still at the tracks. Yeah, so we can bring this and get a little bit of milk. Oh, we need to connect to it first, silly. And yeah, we can get the milk brought over. Right, we've 1,170 litres of milk. So we'll get this brought back to the dairy. And we'll just make sure that that is going into the dairy. Perfect. Storing, and has 1,000 litres, and we've half a pallet, so that's fantastic. And I'd say we're pretty much done for this. I mean, there's not much to do. We might as well move into February. And probably even March, to be quite honest. We really have nothing to do. The rice fields are cultivated. The sunflower field is literally being cultivated. And there's literally nothing to do. So we'll just have to keep an eye on the cows. Or the water buffalo, should I say. They're full. So let's move into February. Right, we have another pallet of mozzarella, which we will be keeping till January. It has run out again of milk because we moved into February. Cows are full. Looking at more contracts. The cows are still full. So I think it's pouring out of the mixing wagon in as it needs it. But yeah, I think we're going to move into March and just check the sales. There was this. Now, we really need a cultivator. However, this is a 440 horsepower requirement, which our tractor is 340. But I do think we will manage to pull it. It's not that strict. And I think that the New Holland will pull this no problem with bigger wheels. Maybe even dual wheels on it. It would have no problem pulling this. We don't need a fertilizer distribution unit on it, because we have slurry and we have a sprayer and we have seeders and planters that fertilize as we're putting it in. So there's no need to spend extra money on that. We don't need a roller ring. There's no point. So I'm going to buy this straight out. 31,000. We need a bigger cultivator. So let's get into the New Holland and do a test on it. We're going to stop this here. And we're going to bring this cultivator back. We will keep this cultivator just for the rice paddy fields. And yeah, we will keep this for the rice paddy fields just because it's smaller and a bit more easier to use. But we're going to go drop this off, go collect our new seeder or cultivator. And we are going to finish off this field with the new cultivator. Just to see what it's like, because we do need one, and one popped up in the sale. I don't know how to change any XML files that what pops up in the store, so I definitely didn't do that. I've no idea how that happens. I just heard Daggerman talking about it. He also says in his videos that he hasn't done it himself in the XML files. I've no idea how to do any of that. I'm not that technical. So yeah, I definitely didn't put it in myself. It just popped up. So we'll definitely take advantage of that for 30,000. Let's just have a quick look and see how much that is to buy properly. Tiger. It's pretty much 80,000. We got it for like 31. So less than half price. It was a 60-something% discount on it, so I won't say no. So I'll fly down. We'll get the cultivator, and we can fly back and finish off our field of cultivating. Fantastic. Let's pick this up. absolutely fantastic to have this. Couldn't believe it popped up in the sale. I mean, that's just great. But we'll slap the beacons on and we will go back this way, because we're going to go straight to the field and see what this tractor is like with this. I have a feeling it should be okay. Now again, wheel-wise, we might not be okay. But there is only a very small section of this field left, and to be fair, our field that the canola is in is quite a level flat field, so we shouldn't have too much of a problem pulling this. But we can do an upgrade where this tractor goes to like 460 or 440, I believe, if we put a bigger engine in it. But yeah, we've 340 at the minute, which should be fine for this. Like I said, it does give a bit of leeway. It's not too strict with the horsepower. But like I said, bigger wheels possibly, and we definitely need to buy a new field. So once the spring comes in and people are starting to plant and drill their fields, we'll see what's gonna be good for us. If we can nip a canola field or a sunflower field, if we could nip a good sunflower field, it would be great, because it would make leasing the sunflower header that bit more beneficial. And we could do our own sunflower field, which will be this field, and the new field we buy. That would be absolutely fantastic. So let's lower and see how this tractor copes. It is struggling, gonna lie. Oh, we could have to boost this up. Yeah, very, very hard on it. I don't know why the texture is different. It's probably going deeper than the other one. That's just kind of ruffling it up. This is digging down into the ground. But it is under Cultivator, and I'm pretty sure so is the little green one. Yeah, that's here. So, a shallow cultivator. Ah, right, okay, that's why it's different then. Okay, well, yeah, we have a cultivator. We definitely need to figure out about getting some money. When we sell produce, our greenhouse produce and our mushrooms and stuff, we're going to buy the upgrade for the New Holland, because, yeah, this is a bit slow, but it's a good wide working width. I really wasn't expecting it to be this slow, but we'll take it as we have it, and we will continue this part and just finish off this part of the field. Okay, I decided to come up because it's just taking way too long to do that. We are at 351. We can go to 435, which should be plenty. And I think we should also slap some big wheels on. The tracks would be amazing, but no, we will put dual wheels, I think. Or twin wheels. It's going to be 60 grand nearly, but we need this tractor to do good. And yeah, for the cultivating, I think we're going to need it with that cultivator, because yeah, we're going to buy it. 60,000 for the engine and the thing, and 5,000 just to repair it, because we might as well when we're here. So here we go. Let's get into our monster of a tractor. I know we said we need to buy a field, and we do need to buy a field, but we can't buy fields unless we spend money and do up our tractor. So let's head on down to the cultivator and see how this thing performs now with 430 horsepower and big twin wheels. There we go. Let's see, can we pull this cultivator now? It was just taking way too long. I was on 6 kilometers per hour, which is ridiculous. So lift this, please. Yep. And now let's have a look. We should... Oh, we're lapping up. This should be a dramatic difference. Yeah. There we go. That's a difference. Alright. Cruise control on, please. And there we go. Not a problem to it. Double the speed. And I would say if we checked the store, it's a 12 kilometers an hour work speed. 15. Okay, well, right. Fair enough. Well, we're damn near enough. 15. Better than 6. So, yeah. it's manageable. You wouldn't mind doing this, and on a flat field we probably would hit 15 if we were on a really, really flat field. But much, much better. Definitely needed. This will get fields cultivated pretty fast, and the reason we have to cultivate is because we don't have a... Well, we have a planter, and that's what we're putting in is sunflowers, so we have to cultivate. But the drill we have is a self... or a direct drill, which means we don't need to cultivate, so that saves us time there. But yeah, definitely worth spending that extra money on the wheels and the engine upgrade and this cultivator. Just for planting. Because we definitely need to buy another field. And if I can, a sunflower field would be fantastic. Because we still have to lease a sunflower header for a combine to do that. So, yep, hopefully a nice small to middle-sized field pops up with sunflowers. That would be fantastic. If not, canola would be great because we can still harvest that and bring that to the oil mill and benefit from the oil. There we go, nice and handy. Finished off that little bit, and this is a deep cultivator now, that's why the soil is different. I didn't realise that green one was only a shallow cultivator. But yeah, you learn something new every day. Let's fold her up and get back up to the yard, and we'll wrap up the episode. So happy with this. It's going to make life so much easier. Definitely, definitely, and we definitely really do need to buy a new field. We do have big chunky tires now. Okay, we're going to leave it there. I'm going to end the episode. There is not much for us to do. We will be in March in the next episode, should I say. The cows are doing fine. So let's just check the mixing wagon. I'd say it's probably emptying or something. 9,000 litres left in it, yep. So they have been... It does open by itself somehow and stay going. But anyway, we have... 9,000 litres in there apparently. And yeah, we will do a mix in the next episode, and we will get some March. When are we doing? March, sunflowers in March. We will be planting in the next episode sunflowers. That is a good sign. And our canola, yeah, and when the sunflower is ready to harvest a bit later in the year, not so bad. So it's going to be an interesting year next year. We'll get all the oil, or the sunflowers and the canola oil, and this is the remainder of the rice saplings. Once these are gone, we won't be using rice anymore. So I think we use about 3 a year, so there's probably still a couple of years left there. But yeah, the 2 rice paddy fields are cultivated, ready to be flooded and transplanted in April. And also, all of the rice we're getting off of this is going in our silo across the way there, at the other side of the house. And we're going to bring all of the rice down together to the oil mill and produce it into rice oil. And then we actually have 3 pallets of rice oil in that green shed that we're going to sell as well. So we're going to store it all up and sell all the rice oil together. But that's it for me. If you guys did enjoy, please consider leaving a like, commenting on the video, subscribing to the channel, and also ring that notification bell to get notified when my videos go live. And if you're interested in a Discord server, please do join my Discord server. The link is in the description, Tim's Farmyard. And I'm going to leave it here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.